Grand Cross Age of Titans pre-register is starting now. Go ahead and pre-register for the game and get rewards. The game will be launched globally on iOS, Android and PC. Today we are going to discuss one of the key elements in Grand Cross Age of Titans, heroes. Similar to many city building war games, we have different troop types and also Titans, of course. We have infantry, cavalry and archers. Of course we also have siege units, however these are not for combat. These are specifically for gathering. Today, since we are talking about heroes, we will only consider troop types that are related to combat. The main thing you should know in Grand Cross Age of Titans when it comes to troop types is that infantry stronger against cavalry, cavalry stronger against archers, and archers stronger against infantry. However, each troop type has different benefits. Infantry, for example, is very sturdy, cavalry is extremely fast, and archers, they are range units. So first you should decide which troop types suits your playstyle the best, and depending on your answer, then you will start focusing on certain heroes, because in these type of games, investing on heroes are not cheap. Fully upgrading a hero is going to cost you a lot of time, and if you work on a wrong hero, you will regret a lot. So first you need to decide your playstyle, your troop type, and then you will start focusing on certain heroes. Now, contrary to similar games, I think this is a huge upside, is that we don't have to wait months or even years to have many different options when it comes to especially legendary heroes. If I'm not mistaken, we have total of 17 legendary heroes in the game already. So even today, we can start planning our long-term investments. I'm Spartan Gaming. I always start the games with infantry, and it's not going to be different. I will again start Age of Titans as an infantry main, and that's why I will focus on infantry heroes. I always regret this decision later in the game, but it is what it is. We are Spartans. But of course, planning your account solely based on legendaries is not going to help you a lot at the start of the game. Of course, I'm not going to tell you to fight with uncommons or fight with rares, but you should at least start utilizing your uniques, because legendaries is going to cost you a lot, and that's why until you get there, you want to utilize your unique heroes. So let's quickly take a look at the unique infantries. And I will most likely butcher most of these names. First off, we have Lanek. I probably already did. As you can see, she is an infantry, also hunt. Highly adept at eliminating monsters and neutral troops in the world. These type of heroes are going to help you a lot at the start of the game, because before you can fight against other players, before you are strong enough, you are going to fight against NPCs, aka monsters and neutral troops in the world map. So having these type of commanders are going to help you a lot in that portion of the game. But since we are talking about PvP, player versus player, hunt is certainly not the specialty that you are looking for. Next up we have Calliope, again infantry and station. It means she is really good at defending objects. But the common sense is you should never defend an object or garrison a certain structure with your uniques. You should always do it with the best ones, aka legendary, so station is also not very relevant. And now we have my favorite one, Canis, probably butchered her name too, infantry and attack. So both her skills are related to PvP combat in the open field, because for rallies and defending structures, you don't use epic. That's it. Now let's take a look at her skills and decide if it is worth investing on her. I'm doing this so that you can follow the same process to decide if you want to invest in a certain hero. First skill, inflicts damage equal to 225% attack up to 2 enemy troops in a fan-shaped area to the front. Goes up to 300% and it's an AoE. In these type of games, in the open field fighting, AoE is going to help you massively. So yes, first skill, check. Increases infantry attack, not too bad. Third one, increases defense up to 10%, but this time when stationed. The next one is increases, amazing, increases skill damage up to 10%. You are dealing AoE up to 300%, and you are also increasing the skill damage another 10%. Superb. And the last one, when you fully upgrade all hero skills, it is the enhanced version of her first skill, Invincible. The damage factor is still the same, 300% of your attack, but instead of 2 enemy troops, this time you are dealing damage up to 3 enemies. Essentially, you are increasing her damage 50%. Imagine you only deal damage to 2 enemies. Let's say your damage is 100. But now, instead of 200, you are going to deal 300 damage because now you can hit 3 enemy troops. So you are increasing your damage, as I said, 50%, and I think it is amazing. Whew. Too hot. Now, the next very important thing is, yes, for your primary heroes, you want to have this infantry. If you're going to focus on archers, you want to have archers. And for cavalry, of course, you want to have this cavalry. However, these are for your primary heroes. For your secondaries, you have a little bit more versatility. For example, if I don't like any of the infantry uniques to pair with Canis, I can look at different options. Janet has combine and attack. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at her skills and decide if she goes well with Canis. Inflicts damage up to 300% and targets mana decrease, so that is pretty good. Increases attack, not bad. Increases damage means it's increasing your skill damage, your active damage, and your passive damage, your normal attack damage, which is pretty amazing. Restores up to 100 mana when the skill is used, and once you awaken her, it restores 200 mana. So she goes super well actually, even though it doesn't say infantry. She goes as a secondary super well with Canis because none of her skills are related to other troop types like cavalry or archers. You are going to benefit from every single skill, and her skills are actually pretty strong. So in a nutshell, this is how you decide if you want to invest on a hero or not, or how you're going to plan your account. To sum it up, first, define your playstyle, and second, pick the best troop type for that playstyle, and then search for the best heroes by looking at their specialities and their skills. Hope you guys liked it, hope you guys enjoyed it. I see you on the next Grand Cross Age of Titans guide. Goodbye.